I'm pleased with those numbers, and of course there were no fatalities or shootings in 2021, which is good as well.
A variety of topics discussed at the Winnipeg Police Board meeting on Friday. Police use of force saw a slight decline in 2021, and police leadership say the drop is a positive one.
I think it speaks to the training and the professionalism of our members.
Instances of force by police fell by roughly 6% in 2021, down to 699 recorded last year, compared to 748 the previous year. Winnipeg Police Chief Danny Smythe says de-escalation tactics are working, noting less than 1% of calls require use of force.
Force is a last resort. We don't want to use force when we're dealing with people, and we don't. As I said, it's 0.3 of 1% is the number of events that we need to report on. By and large, our interaction with the community is without force.
While use of force is down, a separate report found overtime is up. Chief Danny Smythe saying compared to the first quarter of 2021, there's been a 29% increase, with the pandemic and a rise in violent crime contributing factors.
It has a trickle down, right? It's not just the homicide unit that gets called out. It's the forensics unit. It's our frontline units that are often first there. So they secure the scene, they secure the witnesses. It has an impact on the queue, and it starts to back up.
Councillor Marcus Chambers, chair of the police board, says the increase in these types of crimes is concerning.
I don't think there's one Winnipegger that's not concerned about this, because it impacts our ability to reemerge as a vibrant city if these stigmas are placed on us. It's a matter of having a plan to address these concerns so that we can remove the stigma of crime in our community and the stigma of being a murder capital.
Chief Smythe says Winnipeg is still a relatively safe city. Winnipeg Police Association's Maurice Sabarin, however, says he feels the situation is much worse than police leadership is letting on.
It's not just an uptick or a trend. It's been getting worse and worse and worse for the 8 years that the chief has been in charge.
He says officers on the front line are under immense pressure and burnout is high. He says right now officers are going from call to call, unable to do proactive policing, claiming there is a serious leadership void within the service.
If I was the GM of a successful sports team and the team wasn't doing well, you would probably change the coach.
Are you calling for Danny Smythe to be fired, sir?
Well, that's not my position to make that decision. That is the police board. The police board is in charge of monitoring the chief's performance, and I would say he's getting a failing grade at this point.
In Winnipeg, Morgan Majeski, City News.